Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Priscilla. If you're new here, I'm a homemaker and a homeschool mom of 5. Today I am sharing my homemade electrolyte mix. I started drinking electrolytes when I was pregnant with my first daughter. I was just doing my best to stay hydrated, and I just felt like drinking a gallon of water a day wasn't enough. Once I started using electrolytes, I definitely noticed that it really seemed to quench my thirst and help me feel hydrated. This recipe is super affordable, hydrating, clean, easy to make, and it will give you more energy and help you sleep deeper and feel better. Electrolytes are minerals like sodium, potassium, magnesium that help your body stay hydrated, regulate energy, support muscle and brain function, and keep your hormones balanced. If you're pregnant, nursing, postpartum, or just chasing your toddlers around in the middle of July, you need more than just water. A lot of the options at the store don't have the best ingredients, or they're very pricey and not affordable for the average person. I know for us, if we're buying something like LMNT, it could be $45 for just 30 servings. And with my family of 7 and all of us using it all day long, that is just not an affordable option for us. My husband was looking for cheaper options, which prompted me to figure out how to make my own. Okay, so let's talk ingredients. I'm using the Redmond's Real Salt. You could also use Celtic sea salt, that's a good option. This is what covers our sodium in the recipe. This is magnesium glycinate. There are a few options of magnesium. I chose glycinate because it's calming. It gives you energy and it helps your bowels move a little more smoother. Then last is Cream of Tartar. Tartar. This is where we get the potassium. So just to compare one packet of LMNT electrolytes to this recipe, one packet of LMNT electrolytes has 1,000 milligrams of sodium. It also has 200 milligrams of potassium and 60 milligrams of magnesium. My recipe with just 2 teaspoons also has 1,000 milligrams of sodium. It has 300 to 400 grams of potassium and 100 grams of magnesium. So 2 teaspoons of this recipe compared to one packet of LMNT has more magnesium and more potassium and the same amount of sodium for so much cheaper. So first what you'll do is a cup of sea salt. And like I said earlier, you could do the Celtic sea salt or Celtic, I think it's Celtic. I just have the real sea salt, and I actually like this better because it's ground more fine. If you've bought Celtic sea salt before, you'll probably notice that I just don't feel like it would mix as well in the recipe. I'm also using a 4th cup just because it's easier to fit in the jar. So there's that. Next we'll do 3/4 cups of magnesium. 1, 2, 3. And last we'll do a 1/2 cup of the Cream of Tartar. And if you remember, this is for our potassium. Lastly, you just give that a good shake. Put the lid on first, of course, and then shake it. And there you have it. It's really that simple. So whenever you're ready to drink it, you'll just get whatever cup you're using filled with water. I already filled this cup up, so it's gonna be a little extra flavorful. In this size cup, I'd probably do about a 1/2 teaspoon. It's really about your preference. When I first started using LMNT, I could only do a 1/4 of the packet and then slowly worked myself up to the whole packet. Here in this size cup, I would use about a 1/2 teaspoon. In a full Stanley size cup, I would try to do the 2 teaspoons. So I'm just adding a ½ teaspoon of this. And this is where it's fun to really mix it up. You could just do what I'm doing, throw in some lemon juice, easy. Or you could also use limes, oranges, just whatever you would normally add to water to make it more flavorful. Another thing I like to do is add lemon juice, maple syrup, call it lemonade, and give it to the kids, and they love it. It's such an easy summer drink that they're all excited about. Now that's refreshing. I use electrolytes every single time I drink my water, and my kids do too, and my husband, and my kids ask for it. One of my son's first words was electrolytes, and that's no joke. I'll try to find a video and insert it if I can.
One more.
One more tip I wanted to show you is LMNT electrolytes or similar items are great for on the go because they are packets and you can just throw them in your purse. So something that I've started doing is getting these little mini mason jars. I'll just fill this up and keep it in my purse for when we're out on the go, on play dates, meeting friends. So then I can just pull it out of my purse. I don't necessarily bring a scoop, but I feel like you can figure it out, you know? And there you go. This recipe is so much cheaper than store-bought electrolytes. Like I said earlier, a box of LMNT electrolytes for 30 servings is about $45 or so. This whole container costs you about $10 to make for 50 plus servings. Meanwhile, LMNT electrolytes are 30 servings for around $45. A single packet of LMNT electrolytes costs about $1. One serving of this recipe is only about 15 cents, which makes it affordable for large families that couldn't afford $1 per child, per drink, per day. That adds up very quickly. If you try this recipe, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about it and what you'd like me to make next. And if this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. I'll see you next week.